Tim. Inspector Holliday. Perfect timing. We have just finished removing all the kinds of R. Good work, both of you. But I've got some bad news. Apparently there is one more location where they placed R. What? How do you know? I just found out during Keith's interrogation. He just wanted to gloat, I assume. He told us because he thought we'd be too late to find it by 8. What? Blast! Does Keith have to keep messing things up? And what about Keith? Did he have anything else to say? I've told you everything he gave us about the final location of R. But we did find out some other things during his interrogation. Keith's connection to the mastermind. Keith said he received orders from the mastermind via letters and phone calls. Letters and phone calls? Yeah, and apparently they came quite frequently. He said he continued to receive orders even after his escape from GNN, and an order to hide a 4th placement of R came recently. All communication came from the mastermind. Keith said he didn't know how to contact the mastermind from his end. Even Keith doesn't know who the mastermind is. Keith was just someone who would carry out the orders received. This mastermind is a very careful person, using other people so he doesn't have to get his hands dirty. He's a coward, but I have a hard time thinking it could be someone at GNN. I know. It's not an easy thing to my stomach, but we've got to be prepared for anything. I'm sorry. I wasn't able to find out anything about Harry's whereabouts. I see. I guess if anyone would know, it would be the mastermind. Keith's motives. Keith's motive for committing the crimes is simple. He was paid well. That's all he needed, apparently. I guess that works for everybody, I guess. Money. He really is a pure villain. He makes me sick. I guess that's everything. We're gonna keep searching for the final location of R. I'm afraid I'll have to ask for your assistance in the investigation too, Tim. Of course. I appreciate it. Your presence is a boon to the police force, that's for certain. But if you feel you're in danger, I want you to immediately contact either Brad or me. I think I will get started on this man's interrogation. Farewell, Tim.
Hey.
I thought we'd found the remaining R, and now it turns out there's one more hidden. Keith sure left us with one serious parting gift, didn't he? We have to find it quickly. But where could it be? Let's see. I know we can narrow our search a bit. Really? You know? Right. Now listen. We need to get our deductive powers working. We found the liquid and gaseous at the food stalls and the staircase, respectively. I doubt the culprit would hide the remaining R near those spots. So where else is left that would make a spectacle if R was released? The fountain. My thinking exactly. We should check it out. Yeah, let's get moving. I would have thought that would have also been like liquid. R. Just at a fountain. Tim, did you find all the kinds of R? I was able to find all 3 kinds of R here, but I found out there's one more. It's information Inspector Holliday was able to get from Keith. Oh no. I'm gonna do my best to find it. I think the final R is hidden somewhere in this square. I'll try and help figure out where. Please do, we could use your help. Alright, Tim. We need to find the final R. Okay. Let's check the fountain. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. But I think they would want someplace a bit higher to spread R from. You thinking what I'm thinking? The clock tower. Oh, makes sense. It's tall enough, and it's definitely a landmark. Yeah, let's check inside. Tim! Is there R in the clock tower? Yeah, at least I think so. We only have 10 minutes left. We should hurry. I mean, it is a high vantage point. It could just expel R from the clock.
Oh, look at that.
This thing is huge.
Holy.
It could really cause mass panic, too.
We can't let this thing get triggered.
Amelia, there's not much time. Could you contact Inspector Holliday? We'll try and see if we can stop this machine.
Yes, absolutely. I'll make sure to get him here right away. Please be careful.
Disarm the machine. Use Iron Tail.
You ready? Let's do this.
Where should we start?
It looks like it's supposed to mix the liquids on either side in the central tank. This machine looks important. Let's open it up.
All right.
Oh, am I just not gonna fail this? I would have thought he would have been like super wimpy. Oh well. There we go.
Wow. The culprit definitely put some effort into making this thing. Come on, let's disarm it.
Huh? You know how to do that?
I think I've got the basic idea. I know how to handle most varieties of machinery. So, let's do it. First, we need to take out these screws.
Are you sure?
Trust me, I don't call myself a great detective for nothing.
Yes, let's unscrew these with our hands. Surely we haven't found any tools nearby around here. Also, this music.
Ah, it's this type. All right. Pull the cable connected to the machine.
Come on, you can do it, Tim. Come on. Don't tell me it's...
The time!
Don't panic. This is... Tim, I've got it. The machine will stop if we push the 4 buttons in the order they light up. First, press the red button at the center, the one that's lit up.
I actually want to see if this runs out. Yeah, let's see what happens if the time runs out here. Does it just like blow up or something? They just fucking scream.
Pikachu, the time!
Oh my
Don't
god.
panic. This is...
Oh no, it went to 0.
Push the 4 buttons in the order they light up. First, press the red button at the center, the one that's lit up.
Oh my god, they all just like scream. Is it really fucking Simon Says? And then I have to press it again to keep going. There we go. We disarmed it.
It stopped?
It was really fucking Simon Says, wasn't it? What kind of machinery is this? This is a fucking kid's toy.
You really did know how to disarm that machine, Pikachu.
Yeah. They had an article about this stuff in last month's Detective Journal.
What? Detective Journal?
That was a joke. All great detectives have this kind of skill.
Well, we did it. We saved the world.
All right. Time for a final thought. In all the cases we've solved, there was one where Keith tried to directly cause you harm. Which one was it?
Which of the incidents connected to the true culprit? Let's see. Gino made Kekleon steal the components of the suitcase. Wait, these have been all the suspects we've connected to throughout the whole game, like Apom, Glalie, Carlos, Luis, Keith, and Gino.
Yeah, that's right. You were involved in an accident that was all set up by Keith. But in order to cause that accident, Keith needed time to prepare beforehand. So how do you suppose he was able to do that? Is there a clue that could let us know?
Yeah, it was the time beforehand when he made a mistake on mixing the schedules when it was all a lie. He received instructions from the mastermind by letter or phone. It had to be communication.
You're right. Keith must have been working with some kind of mastermind. That's how our information was leaked. There were only 3 people who knew we were headed to GNN. And I'm not including Amelia. Ethan, Roger, and then Mako. I think the mastermind has to be one of those 3. Is there any definitive testimony that shows us who it is?
Now let's think carefully. Mako said she would give it her best shot. Like she means it. So she's definitely innocent. Mr. Graham, or Ethan Graham, said that if some sort of incident occurs, it'll be a huge scoop. But what about Roger? Roger Clifford said my Pikachu can't use moves, and we would run away if you're in trouble. Why did they make this so fucking obvious? It was Roger.
You know, Keith was the only one we told that I'm not able to use any moves. So, the person with that information has got to be the mastermind behind all this.
Then that can only mean
A bolt?
a brilliance.
That's my line.
Roger. We need to let everyone know.
Yeah.
Why are you in such a hurry, Tim?
Roger. Oh no, Amelia.
She's filled me in on what you're doing. I understand you've captured Keith. And now you've managed to wreck my machine. That's quite an accomplishment.
Tim, don't bother with me. Just.
Quite a machine for just a
Open the
fucking
valves on
80-year-old.
both sides of the machine and start it up.
Roger, how can you do something like this?
Just get moving.
Let go of me.
I just need to turn this handle, right?
Right. You completely destroyed the circuitry, but it can still be activated manually if you open the valves.
Clever of you to have a failsafe. By the way, why are you targeting the carnival?
Less talking and more turning. But I suppose this will be our last conversation, so I might as well say.
Inner monologue.
Because I'm gathering data for R. There aren't a lot of opportunities where so many Pokemon are in one place. Besides, if GNN gets the scoop on the chaos, it'll help our reputation that much more.
Why smuggle R in the first place?
Are all detectives this inquisitive? To seize control of the world. For starters, I needed to make GNN the most influential TV station in this city. And once I accomplished that and GNN was in my power, I could use it to control all the information in Rhyme City, meaning this city is mine to rule. But of course, a plan like that needed money, you know?
That's so wrong.
What's wrong is you two interfering in my plans. I have Mewtwo cells, fortunately, so I can make as much R as I need. Anyway, where'd that Pikachu go?
Right here, fucker.
Emilia, over here, hurry!
Blast! I let my guard down this time. But your Pikachu can't use electricity, now can it? Which means you are no match for me! Noivern, come!
Oh boy.
Hold on!
What?
His eyes are red. He must have used R.
I'm not sure. It seems too calm.
Very good, Tim. So what do you think of the new and improved R?
What do you mean?
This new version allows the Pokémon to recognize its partner. Do it, Noivern!
Uh-oh. It's trying to break the tank.
Uh-oh.
Not so fast!
Tim, stay back!
My fucking ears. Ah! I'm gonna get tinnitus. Ugh. Oh god. Ugh. Yeah. Pikachu!
Pikachu! Oh no! Pikachu, are you alright?
Tim.
My first thunderbolt. Ugh.
So I guess that means the case is closed.
We still need to get the cells.
Yeah. This should be the last of them. It's over. You did good, Tim.
We did it. The case is officially closed.
Let's go.
And that's how we beat the game. That is Detective Pikachu.
Who knows what would have happened if it weren't for you guys. Your help is much appreciated.
Oh my god, Noivern on a stretcher.
You know, we also had an awful lot of help too.
Nah, it was your detective work that saved the day.
I'm so surprised. I never expected him. But if you told me that it was Mr. Graham, now that I could have believed.
Thank you, Mako. You know I can hear you.
I know I could have you fired.
Here you are. Just like I promised you.
Indeed. Thank you.
So, that means it's my turn now.
We don't have much time. Have you decided on which one to choose?
Yeah, I've made up my mind.
So be it.
Pikachu, what's wrong? Mewtwo?
Tim, Mewtwo, it knows Harry.
Pikachu!
There is no need to worry. Pikachu is only asleep. He will awaken in time.
Hold on!
Your father, Harry, is still alive. You will find him eventually, provided you do not give up.
But what happened to him? Wait! Mewtwo!
Bye-bye. Pikachu had passed out, so I picked him up and went back to my dad's apartments. I was exhausted and slept like a log.
What's up, Pikachu? What? What's going on? Don't you understand me anymore? Oh no. Is it because you pushed yourself too hard yesterday to save me? Pikachu.
Blah! I got you. Oh boy, that was a good one.
No, that wasn't good.
Don't let something like that upset you. You're a detective.
I'm not upset. I knew it was just a prank.
Oh, did you now?
Oh,
Well,
bullshit.
Used to it. I'll be taking care of you for a while.
Taking care of me?
Well, what's next?
Searching for my father. Hopefully, with the great detective Pikachu as my partner.
All right, now you're talking. Let's go, Tim.
Yeah. I've gotta admit, I was surprised. I didn't think you could pull off a Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? What are you talking about?
You don't remember? You saved my life.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I guess I do remember saving the day.
Of course you do.
More importantly, I made you tear up just now, didn't I?
Yeah, you sure did, Pikachu. You sure did. And that is Detective Pikachu. Man, I actually liked that game. Holy shit. Like, this was like the perfect game to do voice acting direction to. Like a spin-off game. It doesn't have to be like a mainstream Pokemon game at all or anything. Although, there was Fire Emblem Three Houses that has like hundreds and thousands of dialogue for like 40 characters in it. But still, like, this was actually really fun. I actually liked this one. And yeah, it definitely ends off in a cliffhanger right there that Mewtwo says his father's still alive, so they're still searching for him. Which ends up being in the sequel that happens in 2024, I do believe, when Detective Pikachu returns for the Nintendo Switch. And I'm pretty sure that one actually has the conclusion to the search for Harry. Yeah, Detective Pikachu returns. During the 2019 press conference, it was announced that a sequel was to be made after the 3DS title. Wasn't that during the movie's release? Because that was also 2019. Oh no, it came out in 2023, not 2024. Okay. It was late 2023. But yeah. That's a to be continued on Detective Pikachu. This was actually a fun game. I actually liked I actually did like how I knew how everything was connected, but I have to remember, like, Pokemon is basically, like, mostly a kid's franchise, and to have mysteries like that even a kid can solve, that, like, the arm machine that we tried to dismantle, it was a little fucking Simon Says thing to dismantle it. They couldn't have us, like, cut a wire or something. But no, like, this was actually pretty fun. Like, the writing and the cutscenes were very amazing. Like, they were actually pretty amazing. I feel like they should be doing stuff like this more often in future titles. Like maybe a different spin-off game. Like, who knows if we could ever think about another Pokemon Coliseum game, like a Shadow Pokemon game, to actually have voice acting in it. But even those games, like Coliseum and XD, they were also like, they were also RPGs. But I'm pretty sure that could work. I'm pretty sure they can make it work, but not maybe not a mainstream game unless once the 10th generation of Pokemon comes out or its 30th anniversary comes out next year, then we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I guess for the future of Pokemon right now, like Pokemon Legends ZA, like we're definitely looking forward to that one. As well as this new Pokemon VGC type spin-off called Pokemon Champions. I'm actually excited about that one and see what that's like, because I was actually a bit more invested in the Pokemon VGC community after I left the Smash Brothers career. But yeah, no, this was actually a really cool game. I actually liked it, and I was definitely not phased at all or like flabbergasted at the amount of rigging they had to do for Pikachu. And yeah, the completion for this game too, like I didn't even need to do it because it's mostly just getting all the Pikachu prompts that you get throughout the chapters, and you can just literally collect them all by tapping the amiibo that comes with it, like the giant Pikachu in it. So this has actually been a rare gem that's on the 3DS too. Like, I would definitely give this a recommendation if you want to find out about like heavy story direction that goes on in the Pokemon world and all that. That comes to make me realize if there is any like heavy story direction at all towards like Pokemon Black and White, for example. I would say something like Pokemon Colosseum and XD would have heavy story. But yeah, this is definitely something that is a recommendation if you want to... If there's anybody who has not been familiar with the Nintendo 3DS at all, like, this is a good one. I'm pretty sure some of the Fire Emblem games, like Awakening, and even like Super Smash Brothers, or any of the Pokemon handhelds, like, I'm pretty sure people still like playing Sun and Moon, or Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. It actually took me by surprise that some of the Gen 7 Pokemon were featured in this game, but only the demo version of this game came out before Gen 7 was released. So then that would have guessed that they started developments for this game after the release of it. But I will definitely be looking forward to the sequel to this story in the future, whenever I get back into it. But as a great detective, the mystery must go on. Oh, and I guess you can check out the movie too. It actually went really good at the box office compared to like, well, I think it's like 3rd place in like the top 5 video game adaptations. I just realized I should have put that. Oh, well, it's too late now, but they were showing the pictures in the bottom screen of the 3DS. I forgot to show that. Like, Detective Pikachu is number 3, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 is number 2, and the Super Mario Brothers movie is number 1. So the movie for this that's based off of this game actually went so well. We still have yet to find out if they were actually going to make another one in the future. Back in January 2019, months ahead of the release of the first movie, Legendary announced that a sequel is already in development. However, in 2021 of May, they regarded a potential sequel. I think we just have to kind of bury our hopes. I don't think it's going to happen. I really hope so, though. In October 2022, Catherine Newton admitted to being optimistic about a sequel. February 2023, a representative from Legendary said that a sequel is still in active development. And then in March 2023, it was announced that Jonathan Crisell would direct the sequel and that Chris Galetta would write the screenplay. So it's still being in pre-development. Yep, the movie made $150 million in budget, and it made $433 million in box office. That's crazy. It was so exciting too, because it was the world building of what Pokemon actually would look like in real life. That's what got everybody's attention. And I still can't believe there was an artist that I know on DeviantArt that would make concept art for the Detective Pikachu movie. And I think I still have it in some of my favorites that I really liked. Like there was this picture that I remember of Rayquaza in a dinosaur museum. That was one of the concepts they went with, which was really cool. But yeah, that is Detective Pikachu for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this playthrough. And if you'd like to see more about my Pokemon Let's Play spin-offs or Pokemon spin-off Let's Plays, subscribe to the channel and like the video. And this is MisterBriGuy, seeing you guys in another game.